But you got to have friends. The feeling's oh so strong. You've got to have friends to make that day last long. Bette Midler, friends. Hello, friends. It's Laura T. at Dream Deals 123 on eBay, and I'm the Silver Owl Thrifter on YouTube. I'm gonna make another video. I had a few sales. My sales have been not very high sales prices, but steady, 4 or 5 items a day. I mean, I'm netting 40, 50 bucks a day. That's not nothing. So, but I have found a way to buy very low. I've never had the bins near where I lived, and I still don't, but I feel kind of like the way I have these 2 little honey holes where I can get stuff really cheap. They're kind of like the bins for me, and I love that. I mean, in Maryland, you know, routinely pay $12 for a dress or something. And now if I hunt and wait for their dollar Sunday, yeah, granted, I maybe not getting all the best stuff, but I just like, I really don't go much. If I can get over there and get to them and get a whole bunch of stuff on a Sunday, that'll last me a week. So let's see what sold. I made $82 overnight, and let's see what's profit. This is Aeropostale, New York, and I actually got one in a different color, I think a green or a blue. And this is New York 1987 t-shirt, size extra large, paid $1, they paid $7.89. I made about $6 on that. This is, and this I just got for the style. Character is the name brand, and the size is 1X. Character, women's yellow floral button-up seersucker. It's when it's got that kind of little bumpy feel. This might not be true seersucker. It's got seersucker. It's got that bumpy. Nightgown house coat plus 1X, and I paid $1 for that. And they paid about $14.39. I made about $14 on that, and maybe 13. I got this. Land's End women's coral pink linen 2-pocket collared button 3X. Paid $3 for this, and they paid $13, and I made about $11 on that. And vintage faded glory carpenter jean shorts, medium wash workwear Y2K men's. Paid $1 for these, and they paid $14.21, and I made about $14 on those. So I made 82 gross and about 48 net. I wanted to do something and just see, like, if sell-through rate that we find matches like reality. Like, I listed these a few days ago. Okay, they're faded glory carpenter pants. Let's see if we can even find a thing. Men's, I just thought this would be fun to do, because I am of the mindset nowadays that more and more sell-through is, I don't really, like with these dollar things, I don't even look anything up anymore. I just go by my instinct. I've been doing this a long time, and I think I'm pretty good at knowing what sells, right? Men's faded glory carpenter shorts, 34. All right, blue. Okay, so then I'm going to narrow it down, because they always give you way more than you put in. I didn't like all these. You can't just look at the number. If you look at what they're getting you, it's usually nothing like what you're asking for. And then you got to read these. Okay, so this looks like there's maybe 13, pretty much all used. 12 are used. I'm just going to leave that. 13 listed, 12 sold. all right, that's pretty good, I think. Then 100% sell-through rate. That's right on. So, I was trying to prove a point, and I just basically shared that I know absolutely nothing. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so let's try another one. Darn it. Okay, let's try this Aeropostale extra large logo. Well, let's see if I can find this. This too was just listed. So it says Aeropostale New York orange t-shirt extra large logo. Let's see if maybe this will come up. Yeah, this came up. I'm going to take out the orange and just see what comes up. Okay, they're not orange ones, but several sold. 100, okay, it says 121 listed of these. Let's, yeah, t-shirts, let's see what that is, extra large. I'll do it the same way. 93, 76, or 75 are used. So if you just did kind of a cursory look here, and again, not all of them are, they're all got kind of the big Aeropostale thing. So it says 75 listed, used, 11 sold. So somebody would look at that and say that's not a good sell-through rate at all. However, this one did sell pretty much right away for what did I say? I think $10 or something. Paid $1 for it. And right now I'm looking for these quick sales. Even I would love to have quick sales and make $40, but I can't find that stuff. I just can't find it. So they paid, okay, they paid $7.89 plus shipping, paid $1. So I think I had a 20%, I think I had it at $9.99 and a 20% off coupon or something like that. So, you know, didn't make a lot, but it sold fast. So I stick by it. You can't always go by the sell-through rate that you find here. And maybe if you have time, you can really narrow it down and figure it out more, but you kind of, it's hard to get this like exact type of Aeropostale. I didn't see another one. So if I was looking for this exact one, I would have seen none and none would have sold and I wouldn't have got it. Okay, what else is going on? I was talking to my son today. I'm going to go out and visit for about a month. And he runs a jiu-jitsu academy and is an entrepreneur and works at home. So he was a little worried that I might be bored. I've never gone out there without my husband, but I told him they live on a really beautiful river property. I said, I don't need a lot to do. I can bring books, I can watch movies, I can just chill. However, I was thinking that maybe I'll start a new YouTube channel on being a widow, because I won't be doing any eBay out there. So I'm going to have a month of not really doing eBay videos, but I thought maybe I could do something on what I'm going through and everything. I think I might do that. And my son and his stepsons and wife are all really good at video editing. That's kind of what they do. So maybe we can, when I'm out there, you can put together some pretty good, you know, he can teach me more about video editing and things. And I'm also going to put together, and I would recommend everybody do this. I know it's something we all probably think about, but I'm going to put together my mom's book of everything, where I put down all the passwords and everything that my kids will ever need should anything happen to me. If I had died instead of my husband and he was left with everything, it would have been a nightmare really for him. Well, maybe not a nightmare, but it would have been harder because I did everything. I did all the financial stuff. So I know everything to do, but I think it would have been hard. So I know, going to be a long time from now because I plan on being around for a long time, but I'm going to put that together there and then maybe do a video. And I'll maybe do, a couple of videos for eBay. However, since I'm not going to really be doing eBay, I could still talk about stuff. Well, I think I told you I was going to this new doctor and he's doing peptides and he's also doing supplements. And you guys are going to think I'm absolutely crazy, but now some of these actually, these are pretty much all that he wants me to take. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Okay, this. I won't read them all off. That's my, daily list. I don't like taking supplements either. I don't like taking pills. So I'm feeling good though. I'm just kind of getting organized with it. Honestly, with everything that's happened, even though I've been going to him for several months, I've never really gotten so that I'm really doing it daily, exactly what I'm doing, but I'm going to start that. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. It's lots of anti-inflammatory stuff, and stuff for arthritis and stuff for menopause. He kind of is pinpointing all these changes where I started to have all this trouble being stiff and feeling inflamed. Started about when I went through menopause. So he's addressing that and addressing some emotional things. I had a really screwed up childhood, so there's a lot of baggage there. A lot of things happened. I kind of wrote out my whole life story to him. And he said, and I think I might have mentioned this, excuse me if I'm repeating myself, but he said he said he did the same thing. He grew up in the 70s, had hair down his back and was in a band. He said back then, everybody was doing drugs and we all mistreated ourselves, and it could end up being that we have a lot of inflammation in our bodies to address. So we will see what happens. I'm also getting x-rays done probably next week, and I show him the x-rays, see what he says about that. Well, I'm going to try and do videos whenever I have something to ship. And I'm trying to make it a little easier for myself. You know how they say you spend 80% of your time doing 20% of something, I don't know, whatever it is. So I'm trying to figure out what are the things I spend a lot of time on doing. And honestly, sometimes it's picking a song. And lately now it's harder than ever because, like I said, and then if it's a song that I haven't sung before, I kind of have to go in, I practice it a few times, find it online. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to make things a little easier, just sing songs that I've already sung, that I know. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm also just just going to try to make the whole thing a little easier where I just kind of read from my screen. So I'm going to be doing that. So that will hopefully mean more videos for you all. So like and subscribe, and also I think, I'm going to be joining the YMCA. They have a lot of senior programs, Tai Chi, chair yoga. I think I'm going to start that. Well, my daughter already joined, so I'm going to start going next week. I had here my list of things that help. I don't know where I stopped, but I like hearing about people's day. That's another reason why I'm thinking of doing a widow journey sort of video, because I like hearing about what other people are going through. I don't know, it just makes me feel like people understand what I'm going through. So I just talk about what I'm going through. Tell you, I feel like a lot of times I'm in a what do they call it? A alternate reality. Like sometimes I ask myself, what are you doing a widow video? This shouldn't be happening. It's just still unbelievable. So what things that help? Therapist, coffee with my neighbor, card games, chocolate. Sometimes I'll have a small glass of wine. Naps help. Crying, and that includes screaming, pounding, throwing things. Mostly crying. Journaling, in the beginning it wasn't so great. I just I don't know. And I imagine that the exercise is going to help. I really haven't been doing much of anything exercise-wise, much of walking, stretching. I used to stretch every day, and I just haven't done that for a long time. So sometimes joining something and paying a little something, it's very reasonable for 2 people. It's very reasonable. So it's like a month membership costs as much as 1 supplement, you know what I mean? Well, that's about it. All right, I will like and subscribe, comment. What do you think about the... I'll still do this. I won't be like not doing this. Because I feel like we'll talk about it here, but I don't want to talk about it all the time. But there might be a lot of people who do want more of that. So we'll see. Let's see what happens. Just a thought. I think it would be something that I could really do while I was visiting my son, because he was worried that I would be bored. But I won't be bored. He has lots of books. I got all their dogs, cats, beautiful place, kids. So, all right. I will see you in the next one.